What's up, Dirty Cones? So, in honor of yesterday being the day that William Pitsenbarger died, I was remembering stories I had heard about him, and a little bit about team life that I thought I would share with you. So, December 8th, 2000, his Air Force Cross was upgraded to the Medal of Honor. And I won't go into the story because the story's out there, so I'm just sharing, things like, I met a guy who Pitsenbarger used to babysit for he and his wife so they could go out on a date every once in a while. And I remember as a young pup, this is what you should do. If somebody's deployed, you go mow their wife's lawn and you make sure they're doing all right. And I'm talking about, like, yes ma'am, no ma'am, can I mow your lawn? No, okay, thank you very much. Go through the first sergeant, go through, one of the master sergeants. You take care of, because pararescue's a family, and we need to get back to that. So, as a young dude, it's your responsibility to make sure that old crusty dudes' wives' lawns are mowed, and that's it. You be polite. So I used to mow the guys' wives' lawns. And as a bonus for you, they will probably make you some kind of awesome food. You're not doing it for the food, but people will be very happy that you took the time to check on them. Because, being a PJ's wife, PJs are gone all the time, so take care of the families. Offer to babysit. Can I watch your children while you go do this? I'm a trained paramedic. Plus, it'll give you a little bit of, you'll be like, this is why I don't want to get married or have kids, because they're a whole lot of work. So it also helps you. And, so it was an awesome ceremony. There were PJs everywhere. It was amazing. Everybody came out of the woodworks. Old guys, young guys. I met dudes from Vietnam, from Korea, from World War II. There were still a couple of those guys left. I heard amazing stories, and I got to meet William Pitsenbarger Sr., his father. And I was the first one that got to talk to him after the ceremony. And he was a little bit older. He was in a wheelchair. Wasn't getting around so well. And the first, I'm a young senior airman, and I'm like, sir, this is awesome. You must be so proud of your son. All these people are here for him. This is, amazing. And he looks at me and says, I would trade it all to have my son back. And as a young PJ, as a person who never really considered the future or anything other than doing my job, to hear him say that, I was like, oh man, I had to go call my mom and my dad and say sorry and thank you, and it didn't stop me from volunteering for missions or going out and doing the missions, period, but it did make me stop and think about the people you leave at home, and how are they gonna feel. And over the years, all the funerals I've gone to, and I've seen my friends' families, now without them and how they are, and so I'm count my blessings and very excited. Okay, sorry about that. I had a phone call coming in. Yeah, I'm blessed. Every day that you get to live, you should count yourself blessed. We don't live in Iraq. We don't live in Afghanistan. We're not, we got Ferguson, and we got South Carolina, and there's stuff and it sucks. Nobody should ever be killed for some stupidity. Either way, cops or criminals. If a cop stops you, yes sir, no sir. The time to fight them is not when they got a gun. The time to fight them is in court. And, it's just safer that way. So be respectful to cops. Yes or no, sir. You know, I mean, it's America. I mean, for the most part, cops are good, so they're not all bad. There are a couple bad ones, but I mean, we gotta admit, there's a couple bad civilians out there doing stuff that isn't good either. So I mean, they're good people and they're bad people. That's life. But what I'm trying to get at is, be appreciative of what you got. You know, let your parents know you love them, and you know, and it's not gonna stop you from being a PJ. I'm not saying that this is what, you know. I'm just saying that be appreciative to the people. You know, buy your dad a beer, you know, or something. Take him to a Merle Haggard concert, you know, and just be like, hey, you know, I appreciate all you did for me. You taught me to be this way. I learned it from you, Dad. Or you guys probably don't remember the old drug commercial from the 80s. Man, you guys make me feel old. But yeah, so it's all about the families. You gotta take care of your family, and you know, Pararescue is a family. Battlefield Airmen is a family, or are a family. So everyone's got to take care of each other. And so, you know, the goal is to live a long, happy, prosperous life. You know, that's it. You know, I was doing an interview the other day, and they were asking me, so you got all these injuries, and you know, didn't you see this coming, or you know, something like that? Weren't you prepared? I was like, dude, I did not see myself living past 30. You know, a lot of my friends did not make it past 30. And so for me, it was like, I didn't think it was going to happen. So I just lived a PJ's life. Not that it would have changed too much. Maybe I would have gotten a couple more massages, or possibly spent a little bit more time in a hot tub, you know. But other than that, probably maybe drank a little bit less. But I was always home by midnight, because nothing good happens after midnight. You should get home before the cops start looking for you. And you know, people start getting drunk, you know, after midnight looking for fights. So nothing wrong going home, getting a good night's sleep. And that's how I attribute my beautiful, rugged good looks, because of all my sleep that I don't get. But I really, really try hard. So I hope you guys are doing well. Just wanted to share a couple thoughts on William Pitsenbarger, and a couple things about being on the team and take care of each other, because teamwork is a religion that you need to learn to live and breathe. Gotta take care of each other, gotta take care of yourself. So that's my word for the day. Take care of each other and live long and prosperous.